Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Patriot franchise here on Pastor's Game 2, Madden 26. The New England Patriots coming off of a Super Bowl win, our third Super Bowl win of this franchise. I think the last time I jumped in here, someone asked me how many Super Bowls that we had. I think someone asked in the comment section. I said 3 last year, but I lied. We had only had 2 last year. In fact, if you take a look here, Coach Bobby Gronk, that's the coach that we've been playing with. This is what it's looked like, man. We've had 4 years where we've won some yearly awards as a coach. And we have won 3 years of Super Bowls. So this is our first back-to-back situation, I believe, as the Patriots. So yeah, we've only won 3. The goal of this franchise was to establish a kind of dynasty again, to bring back the glory of the old New England Patriots. Check this out. Bobby Gronk is second greatest quarterback coach behind John Madden. Now, you know, the other New England New England coach is not in this game. He wouldn't allow himself to be in it. So that's probably someone who would stand between us and John Madden at this point. But yeah, that is kind of what it is. So if you want to take a look at the outcome from the last game or from the last season, this is it, man. Super Bowl, played against the New Orleans Saints, got the win there. QB Thurman Cousins was quarterback MVP of that game, robbed, we believed, of his MVP yearly award, but you know, it be like that sometimes. And so now we're in the offseason, and there is a lot to do here in the offseason. We can look through, I'm gonna skip through a few little stats and things so that you can just kind of get a sense for the season. We had a really good season. Top offense, man, by far, 9,294 yards. The next is the Steelers. Crazy. And you can kind of take a look at some of the statistics here. We got the points per game that we were on top of, the passing touchdowns and the rushing touchdowns. We had 47 passing touchdowns. Jordan Love not far from us on that. And we had 27. Falcons not far from us on that. So statistics aren't super crazy. I think the rushing statistics are, well, not too bad. Look at that. We're not too far away from the Steelers there. And looking at the passing yardage, not too far. Oh, no, we're number 2. We're not even the number 1 passing team. I thought that's interesting. The Cincinnati Bengals threw the ball more than we did, close to 5,000 yards in the air. So it's nice to see that we weren't like completely, outpacing everybody in every category. We end up being the number 1 defense as well. And this one actually felt like the number 1 defense. Sometimes you're the number 1 defense and it's just kind of weird, but we have a very good defense and they played like it this year. We're able to slow down the pass. We prevented the most passing yards. We gave up the least amount of passing yards with a 3,009. Let's see. And then we gave up, where are we here? So we gave up, the Packers were the best rushing defense. Where are we? We're down here. We gave up 1,400 yards on the ground. Feel like we should have been better than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are the Patriots there. Points, we gave up, what are we? We were probably about the 6th in that particular category. The Cardinals was the best defense in the league when it came to points. Sacks, man, this is crazy. 84. This is one of those stats that definitely feels, yeah, we crushed it when it came to sacks. We didn't get hardly any fumbles though. I think we got a few, but nowhere near it there. And then interceptions, I don't think we were anywhere near. Yeah, we're not on the top screen here. But all in all, a pretty good year for the Patriots. Pretty good year, if we say so ourselves. All right, there's some news that we want to be a part of. You took a look to the right of the screen. There's top stories, and we see that we do have a franchise tag in Matt Ramsey. He is a player for the Commanders. So you're going to see a pretty familiar face here, a pretty familiar name in Jonathan Taylor, no longer with the Indianapolis Colts. The all-time, is the all-time? Yeah, I'd say he's a pretty all-time. A very distinguished career in the Indianapolis Colts uniform. Jonathan Taylor no longer there. They're going to have to move on. They're moving on from Jonathan. We didn't see him play the same way when we faced off against them in the playoffs. I can see why they'd want to do that. And then we got a bunch of really big names who are retiring. Max Crosby, he's retiring. Micah Parsons is done. He's going to retire, although they played a lot of games without him, so that may not hurt Green Bay nearly as much. But boy, these are two monster defensive players who were still playing very well. I think Max Crosby won Defensive Player of the Year, and he is going to retire. Micah Parsons again out. You got Dexter Lawrence, a man holding up the middle typically for the Giants. He's going to be retiring. You got Jordan Mailata and a few other players. Tremaine Edwards is retiring. Budda Baker retiring. Baker Mayfield also retiring. Those are some of the big names that are retiring this season. Man, that is crazy work. So I don't know. Curious to see where Jonathan Taylor go. We may grab him. I mean, we don't have a lot of money, and that's kind of our problem. If you look on the main screen here, when this focus now in on the Patriots, we have a salary cap of negative 18.9, which means that this is probably going to be a pretty quick video because we can't do a whole lot of free agency. Trading is going to be hard, I think, because I think you got to be able to cap the trade. So I'm not quite sure how we're going to do it. And we've got players who, if you've been following us this whole time, you know, we can't re-sign. This is a big guy right here. Kurt Weber, not going to be on the team. Kurt Weber's not going to be on the team. He's a defensive captain for us. A great player for us. Take a look at him, man. He is a 99 overall. I think he's a legit 99 overall, not just playing in that way. Superstar X Factor, man, an impact player on the field, 100%. We are going to miss him. We can't bring him back. Kurt Weber is not going to be able to return. And then Drew Sanders is also a player, another superstar X Factor we can't bring back. We just don't have any money, man. We don't have any money. We just can't even negotiate at all with these guys. Going to lose Adrian Ramirez. He's going to be gone. He's a backup, but still, we'd like to bring him back if we could. Dorian Walters just had an amazing Super Bowl, 5 touchdown passes, and ready to start his career. We signed him on a quick little free agent contract, and Dorian Walters, he's not going to be able to come back. First of all, he's not even interested. Dorian's not even interested, man. We gave you a chance, bruh. Not going to be able to return. And then Layden Robinson also going to be gone, and we're going to lose our kicker and our punter. So we got players that we're going to lose. So the number's going to change a little bit, I think. Once we do this, we'll go ahead and advance the week because we can't do anything else. And let's go ahead and get this thing started. Off to the next week. Going to release those guys, and let's see what the number is now. Okay, didn't change much. We're still negative 18.9. I think it was negative 19, right? Still negative 18.9. We got three spots to fill. Man, what a crazy opportunity. Now let's take a look at our team and kind of get a feel now. Now that those guys are gone, let's get a sense for who we need to be looking for in free agency or in the draft. So we're going to go down here to team salaries, and that's the one I like to use. And we're going to look at these sort of position by position. Okay, so we've got Thurman Cousins here. We got the quarterback position. In the quarterback position, we got Thurman Cousins. He is our guy. He's got 2 years remaining, and I think we're pretty set here at the quarterback position. If we could trade, it would be nice to be able to trade one of these quarterbacks. I think I kind of want to start working on Ricky Mooney. He was a quarterback that we drafted last year. He is a superstar. He was a hidden dev trade, and I think we drafted him pretty late, if I'm not mistaken. What's the progression history here? Does it tell us, or is it, where is that? I think maybe it's under stats. and career. So awards, yeah. Oh, drafted in the 4th round. Yeah, we drafted him in the 4th round, but he's a 72 overall and a superstar X. I kind of want to see what he's got. So there's a part of me that wants to go ahead and see if we can move Shador, but we won't be able to move him without. Yeah, he's got negative 430, and we won't be able to move him until we free up some cap space, which I don't know that we're going to be able to do. So quarterback room is just going to be set, but I think we're going to get ready. I think we're going to start working with Ricky Mooney to go ahead and get him squared away as the backup there. Running back room is pretty set as well. Same kind of conversation. We really can't do a whole lot here. I mean, we could trade Geo Huff, but I think I like to see him continue to develop. He's an 84 overall, and now he is a superstar, a pretty good player for us. He's got good speed. What he doesn't have is good fatigue. He gets tired very injury. Yeah, his injury is at 82, and boy, we can feel that. He gets hurt and he gets tired. So that's what hurts him. That is definitely what hurts him. So we're going to continue to see what he's got, but we know that we're going to have to get a good backup for him. And that means, Cedric Gatewood was also pretty good. I think he's a superstar. Yeah, he's a superstar as well. They're basically the same player. But he's a little bit tougher and able to kind of do it. So these two guys probably work pretty well, although I would like to get a bruiser. So we may look at that in the draft at some point, but not something we absolutely have to go for. Fullback position is all set. Don't need to worry too much about that. Wide receiver position is very interesting. Without Dorian Walters, we still have Colin Peralta, who is a star player. And we did have a breakout year for Stephon Ryans. He played very good. He's a superstar player. And this could be his year. With Dorian out, Stephon could be the guy that steps into that particular role, potentially. He's got that 92 speed. Looks like he could be a player. He did break out a little bit last year, and so that could be really interesting. And you still have Adonai and Trey Parker, who both these players can stretch the field. So, and you got some young players. Chauncey Fox is a 5'11" player out of Kansas State. Pretty good speed and pretty good acceleration. I'd like for him to be a little bit taller, honestly. Chauncey is a player that is tradable. I think for us, we would save $1 million if we were to trade him. But I kind of want to keep him. I don't want to have to trade him. Austin is a player here who been pretty good for the kick return. And I think we want to try to keep Peter Benjamin. So the wide receiver position looks pretty good. Don't think we need to do a whole lot in this particular area. Looking at the tight ends, I think we're good here as well. Jason Stevens is going to be a player that we're going to have to figure out what we want to do to re-sign. Honestly, I think we've already signed his replacement. So if we lose Jason, we lose him. Cody Newby is a great player, and we can probably deal with that position next year. Here's a position, the left tackle position is really interesting for us. This is one of the few positions where we have actual tradability here. These guys, the savings is a 1.1 and the penalty is 700. So if we were to find something for Billy, it could be something that's really good for us. Potentially, it could be a money move, or even better is Charles Cross, who, if we were to trade him, we'd end up with about 3.5. So this is what we want to do. I think we're gonna look to trade Charles Cross for some picks, and honestly, it's a money move more than it is a position move, and that means we'll have to refill his spot. This is the first position I think we want to try to pursue in the draft. I actually think we should go after a left tackle like early. So I'd like to get an offensive lineman in the first round if possible. So we'll talk more about that here in just a minute. Left guard looks pretty good. I think we're set here. We're not going to worry about that this year. The center position also set. And the right guard position, we need to pick up a player here. We just need to pick up something. So again, another opportunity, I think, to either draft or get something through trade. It'll probably end up being drafted. And so this could be an offensive line heavy draft. Not a skill position, but you need to lock up the trenches. Looking at the right tackle position, I think we're set for now. We will probably need to do something next year though, but I don't think we're going to do a whole lot this year. And then looking at the left edge, I think we're also set here. Very happy with Harvey. Kowalski is okay. Is he a tradable player? No, neither one of these guys are tradable, so we're going to stick with him. But I really like what we're getting out of Ramon Harvey. 22 years old, 83 overall. He's been playing well rookie. I think we want to continue to develop him and get him on the track that he's on. Let's see, Demarius Carrington. All right, so we got 2 right edges here. 1 year left. I think this would be a situation where we can move on, particularly from Jack Sawyer. Another money move here where I think we can trade Jack Sawyer for some picks. I'll make a note here real quick. Because he's going to get us some money. So another money move here. We'll see if we're going to be able to do that or not in just a minute. And that means, of course, if we do that, then we're going to have to draft a right edge. So right now, for the draft needs, if we do the trades that we're thinking about, we would need a left tackle. We want to be able to draft a right guard, and we want to be able to draft a left edge. Those are right edge. Those are the ones that we're looking for. Defensive tackle looks pretty good. Not really worried about that. Milton Williams. Really like Farmer and Kenyon Mobley both in this particular area. I think we're going to continue to get Kenyon Mobley in the mix. The Sam position looks pretty good, although I think we'll need one. This is probably the best trade bait that we have. Lionel Austin he's an 84 overall. He's a superstar X Factor though, a young player, 25 years old, one point away from being able to enter in some more abilities. He's a pretty good player, man. 87 speed, 82. I mean, he's the type of player that we want, but he is probably our best chip to trade in this offseason. His penalty is 370. He's 141, and he's going to ask for a ton of money next year. I think we can trade Austin, another player that we can trade for picks. Hopefully, we can trade up into the first round with Lionel Austin and be able to get address some of those offensive line needs. I think we got a few of them in this draft. So another player that we're thinking about trading. Mike back looks pretty good. I think we're going to leave this alone. Man, Tim Haynes, been a great player for us. He's going to ask for money next year. Man, we got to free up the cap space. We got to free up some money somehow, somewhere. Robert Caldwell, can we get rid of him? Let's see, savings at 280. We can't get rid of him. Man. Penalty. Yeah. Man, we just overpaid some years in the past. In the will linebacker position, we have these 2 players. I'd be willing to keep Brandon Copeland for a little bit, but he's really not the type of player that we want. Looking at Brandon Copeland, he's a star. He's 6'1", but he's just a little slow for our team. We want fast players. It's nice to see the zone coverage at 69. That's nice. Man coverage is a little low there. I don't really see that. He's just, I don't know. If he's going to be slow, he's got to hit. Doesn't seem like a great hitter. I don't know. Copeland could end up getting cut. We kept him because we need the roster spot, and I don't want to have to get a will, but definitely looking in the draft for a will linebacker, 100%. I am, however, very excited for Terrell Bartell. We've been working out with him all last year, and Drew Sanders, I think, was in this particular spot. I am very curious to see what Terrell Bartell is going to do. He is a interesting player with a 78 zone coverage and a 66 man coverage, and he hasn't touched the field yet. Love the agility, love the play recognition. The tackles at 91. I mean, I really like the potential for this player. I think we're going to see a lot of him on the field, and I think he's going to make a lot of really good plays. So I'm very excited to see Terrell Bartel. So I don't want to get someone good enough. I don't want to replace him. I kind of want to see what Bartel has, but we are going to need to get some depth there at the will. Looking at the cornerback position, we're going to look at the safety position. We may have to use some of these players in a safety position here, especially some of the older ones. But Christian Gonzalez, I think we're pretty set here at the cornerback position. Similar conversation with the draft. We could draft Maxwell Harris. Trades. We could trade Maxwell Harrison. He's another player that has 2.9 penalty and 4.87, so we could get about 1.9 million, I believe, if we traded him between those two things. I think that would work out. Willing to make that trade. Like the idea of Gonzalez, Wheeler, and bringing in Aries Underwood, which is a pretty interesting draft pick that's been sitting on the pine for a little bit. So time to move on from Hairston. Happy to do it. Maybe we can get a second or third coming out with Hairston. So another trade opportunity there. It could also be true that we move some players to the safety position, like the Amari Johnson, for instance. Let's take a look at him. So the zone coverage is not great. The tackle's too low. No, we need one of these guys got to be able to tackle. Who's the tackle guy? Oh no, this is Salaries. I don't think Will Duncan is the tackle guy. Don't think he can tackle. Well, he's not bad. Look at Will, man. I wonder if we were to play Will Duncan at the safety position. His strength is low though. 48. 48 is super low. Hit power's at 49. Yeah, he is he is a kick returner with a few skills. Man, don't think he would be a great fit there. I don't know. There could be some movement here in the safety position. The reason I'm bringing that up, the free safety situation is actually not bad. We're pretty okay with free safety. Not going to think too much about that. But the strong safety position, we obviously need somebody. There's Jonas Sanker. He's a pretty good player. He's a veteran player for us. Has really filled in. He's decent he's great at zone, decent on the man. The problem is we hardly ever run zone. And I guess the safeties are in zone sometime. Hit power's 81. Yeah, he's gonna be a good fill-in for us, but I don't think he's nowhere near what Kurt Weber was. I don't believe. How tall is he, by the way? Oh, he's 6'1". Okay. Yeah, he's nowhere near that. So we'll be looking for a strong safety in the draft, or maybe a cornerback who can be converted to strong safety or something like that. We need to fill out that secondary. Nice to have our starters figured out. Really excited to see Braden Wakefield. Let me look at him real quick. He's only he's 78 overall. He's playing great right now. Very confident. Look at that. That's crazy. He's got plus 12 on zone coverage. Wow. Playing out of his mind right now. But yeah, that's it. So there it is, the team. So again, not a lot going on. We're going to trade a lot of trades. We're going to go for some trades with some players and just try to get some money and try to get some picks. That's really the idea, is can we get some money and get some picks. Actually, I clicked on the prospects. We'll look at the prospects a little bit later. Before we even look at the free agents, I'm going to go ahead and see about these trades. Let's just go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, can I? Oh, I can't do any trades yet? Oh, wait. GM office. Yeah, there we go. All right. So let's see. Oh, man, look at that. Negative 18. We may not. We might. Well, can we? Will it let us trade? We'll see. We'll see what it lets us do. Let's start with that left tackle. We'll start with Charles Cross. Charles Cross is a player that we think, okay, look at that. We get down to 14. Do we get any offers? Oh, we do get some offers. I really just want. Let me see here. Oh, that's interesting. So we're in 2031 with the year. Cam Divins. Let's see. This might help us with our safety situation. He's got good speed. Nah, that didn't really help us too much. Do like the picks though. Do like the picks. Who else we got? Okay, Rathman. Don't worry about him. 6th round. We got a 4th round here with a young wide receiver. Looks like we can get a 4th round. That's what looks like his 5'10", 91 speed. Yeah, if I want a receiver, I'll get a taller one. We got speed. I actually don't need anything at receiver. Okay, let's take a look at. Let's see. We have left tackle. Who needs a left tackle? Let's go ahead and go through that. I'm gonna go to the Bears. Okay, let's see. No left tackle. No left tackle. Let's see who needs a left tackle. Looking at the team needs there on the right. And okay, Cowboys. Cowboys need a left tackle. Hold on, let me try something. I just want to see something here. I bet we can only trade with players that have space. That could be what the problem is. Let's see. Let's just see. Jaguars. Yeah, they're over the cap. Okay, so I think it's going to be a cap issue, which is going to complicate things. Okay, well, we don't want any players back. So what we're going to do is, these are the guys who, but they may want 1.7. Jaguars. Let me take a look real quick at the mock draft to see who's where. All right, drafts. We're here. So Browns, Bears, Bengals. Okay, the Lions. Was the Lions on that list? The Lions are number 4. Jaguars are number 6. Okay, I say we let's take a look at the Jaguars and see if we can make a deal with that team. Maybe let's see if we can get a 3rd round for this player. I might just ask for 3rd round straight up. Just a 3rd round. I think we get, you're getting, well, first of all, let's see if they even, hold up. They said they want it. They want this guy. Look again. Jaguars. Okay, so the Jaguars are interested. They want to give us an 80 linebacker. A running back. Hold up, running back. I said I kind of want a power player. Is he a power player? B93. No, not a power player. Don't need him. He's basically exactly what we have. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all of that. We're going to go straight to draft picks and go to number 3. We'll do this straight up if you're interested. Oh, they don't have the cap space. They don't have the cap space. Okay, all right. How about the Lions were another team? Let's counter them. They have money. We don't want that or that. So let's just go again straight to the 3rd. Let's see if they'll take it. The trade will put your team over the stop cap and try making a different. we may not be able to trade anything if we're negative. Ooh, that's going to make it oh so tough. We can't make any trades because we're over. Wow. Again, that's gonna make this offseason super short. We can't make any trades. I don't have anything that's going to give me 20 million. I don't think I can drop enough players. Wow. I don't think we can make any moves. We just gotta go straight to the draft, man. We gotta be quiet. All right, let's take a look at the free agency. Kurt Weber, the top free agent, would love to come to us, but we can't sign him. So hard to see his name out there. Sauce Gardner is out there as well. Morgan Harrison, Derek Brown. Later years for him. Kareem Forbes. A-Chain out there. Brandon Aubrey, 36 years old. Trent McGinnis. Again, we can't make any moves. We're negative 18. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. This is just us taking a look at who's out there. Jalen Waddle out there looking for his next gig at 32. Man. Okay, Jerry Judy. Okay, all right, well, let's do it, man. Let's go ahead and advance the week. I mean, I don't know. We'll probably just take a look at the draft then and move on. Man, 18.9. We can't make any moves. We can't will and deal at all. Tough. Mark this guy. Let's see what we got here. So let's take a look at the draft. All right, so this pretty much means that this is the only thing we can do. The big moves that I'm thinking about. First, I thought we could move up, but I don't think we're going to be able to move up now. So that really takes this guy out of it. I really was going to try to get to Philip Copeland, but I don't think he's going to even be available. The idea is to try to go after, actually, let's do it this way. We can see to go after one of these guys. We may go at this might be the guy that we get in the first round, Jimmy Almodovar. Almodovar, is that the way you say it? I think he's going to be a pretty good guy. We got a lot of round ones though. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I think we could get a left tackle. A lot of good talent out there, but Almodovar is the one I think I like the most. Clicking on him, he's got the awareness, impact blocking. He's both a pass and a run block. The other ones are pretty specialized. And yeah, this is the guy I think I want to go after. So if we can't get Copeland, then we might go up to Almodovar, or we go to the right tackle position, and we'd be looking at Jeremy Taylor, another player here. In fact, let's jump to his attributes. Jeremy Taylor, pretty good player here, and it's either Taylor or Chancellor at the very, very top, so we can compare these two. They both look pretty good. Look at that. Chancellor's pretty good as well. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get one of these guys in the first round. Taylor's here, impact blocking, lead blocking's an A for him. Run block finesse is weak, but run block power's great. Yeah, he's a power guy. I like him. I think it'll be one of those guys. Jeremy Taylor or Philip Copeland. Jeremy Taylor, 6'5" out of Michigan State. Looks pretty good to me. Doesn't rank very highly as far as his athleticism, but his skill set seems to be on par. Let's look at Chancellor. Chancellor's at the top of the list, and he's okay. All right. Again, not a huge athlete as far as the combine is concerned, but a very good player. So, yeah, thinking about those two guys, and then looking at let's Let's take a look at some of the linebackers because that's going to be another spot. Looking at the will linebackers, here's what we're thinking about. Actually, think about Alex Edmond. He could be a guy that we can get maybe in the second round. We'll be at the end. But these guys feel like they may be a bit of a reach. Alex Edmond is a guy that we're thinking about. See if he can be there. And let's take a look at him. He's 6'2". He's a pass coverage guy, which is what I like. He's got the A in zone coverage. Great jumping. Elite at jumping. Maybe that's a good thing. Pretty good college pro day. Not too bad. If you're looking at his skill set, the A in zone coverage has my attention with the B in the tackle. Could be a guy that could get maybe converted to the strong safety position. Could it be true? Maybe. Depends on what that man coverage is. Don't need the power moves. That's not a big deal. But that hit power, I'm very interested in. Not quite sure about his speed, though. His speed is great. 4.62. Could be good enough, though. Very interesting. We'll see. Alex Edmond is an interesting player for us. Showing up at the wheel, but could end up being something else. And then looking at the middle linebacker position, the Mike position, we're interested in Noah Painter. Noah Painter is a guy, another zone coverage guy. We really want that coverage. He is a 4.59 college pro day. Okay, got a little bit faster. And his skill set, a zone coverage as well. B on man coverage, love it. Tackles the C, that's okay. Again, very curious about that hit power. Another player that I'm very curious about. The pursuit is a little bit of a problem with the D there, but no. Painter, we may be able to work with him and get him to where he needs to be. And then lastly, there's a lot of players we're looking at. We're just kind of looking at the main ones that we're sort of highlighting in the first 3 rounds. Leon Mitchell is a player that we hope maybe will fall to us as well. Now, he's not amazing, but we don't need him to be amazing right away. We would like for him to be able to hit, though. And that's what we want out of that strong safety position. If we can be able to put him into the box when we need him, that'll be great. He's decent when it comes to speed, 4.49. Skill set, B on hit power, but the D on man coverage could be a bit of a problem. Love the pursuit though. Love the zone coverage. Leon Mitchell could be a guy. And especially as a rookie, could be a player for us to really go after. So these are the players that we're kind of interested in. If we now just kind of jump to the favorites here, here's some other players. Like I got Moorhead here as a halfback. Let me see what his break tackle is. Pretty fast guy. Let's see. Carrying. The juke move is low. The trucking is an A. The stiff arm is a B. But he reports as an elusive back breakdown. That's interesting. Could be a player for us to pay attention to. Nolan Moorhead. Interesting. Yeah, we got a lot of players here that we don't know a whole lot about. We probably need to find out some more about these running backs. Will Foote is the interesting from Stanford. He's also got an A in breaking tackles. Pretty slow though. Yeah, that's a very slow 40. Yeah, the juke move, yeah. But could be the trucking's a B? I don't know. Maybe not Will. Maybe not the guy we want. Victor Gomez, let's take a look at him. Speed is pretty good. Victor Gomez has nice speed. Again, A in trucking. B in, he's another good guy here. Yeah, I like these running backs. I think we may not really worry about Will Foote, but I am curious about Gomez. Let me see about Quarles here. A in breaking tackles. Pretty slow. B in trucking, B in stiff arm. Yeah, he's a later round guy. I think Victor Gomez, he's interesting. So I think I'm interested in Victor Gomez and Nolan Moorhead. These players I think I'm interested in. Yeah, I think I'm interested in these guys. Interesting. And then let's see who else we got here. We got Mitchell there, as you saw. And we got some more of these offensive linemen here. Should we pay attention to them? Should we need to, we'll jump in on those. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the draft, man, because I think that's all we can do here in this particular offseason. So let's jump forward. We'll recap some of the free agency. Go ahead and advance the week, man. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. Crazy. Okay, here we are. View free agency recap. Kurt Weber goes to the Seattle Seahawks. Hurts my heart. Okay, Will Anderson shows up going to the Raiders. Sauce Gardner goes to Jacksonville. The Raiders with another big move with a middle linebacker. So far, they've added 2 big players. Derek Brown still not signed out of Auburn. That could be interesting. I bet you can get him for cheap. How much does he want? He wants $33 million. You're not gonna get that, sir. Quinnen Williams going to New York. How much they pay him? 15. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. They let Derek go. They pick up Quinnen Williams. Kareem Forbes goes to Jacksonville as well. A couple of players unpicked up. Our kicker, AJ Beaver, not picked up. Let's see, Devon Achane goes to the Buffalo Bills. Oh, Lord. That means we got to deal with Devon 2 times a year in a Buffalo uniform. Trent McKinnis also going to the Buffalo Bills. Drew Sanders goes to Green Bay. They lose Micah Parsons and they pick up Drew Sanders, one of our best defensive players. That's a great move for Green Bay. That's an excellent move for them. Jaden Blue goes to the Giants. Aaliyah McNeil goes to the 49ers. Dalton Raymond goes to the Commanders. They see Julian Love, free safety, goes to the 49ers as well. Jason Judge, 49ers making moves. Jalen Waddle goes to the Jets. We're going to have to deal with what's up with the Miami team, Miami players coming to our division. Reed Sweeney. Is there anybody else that's really interesting here? Nope. Jeremy Chin still out there. Man, if we had the money, I would totally pick up Jeremy Chin. Chin just to fill it in. Well. Thibodeau goes to the Chiefs. And Trevon Merrick goes to Panthers. All right. As a look at your free agency situation. Okay, we got private workouts. Let's go ahead and we're going to check out these. I want to check out these running backs. So we said we liked Gomez for sure. And I said I liked Moorhead. And let's see, who else do we want to know about? We know him. Let's find out about Alex Edmond. Those are players we want. So we'll go ahead and set that up and advance the week. Get ready, get real close to the draft here. And let's go ahead and scout the players, see what we learned about those guys real quick, if we learned anything. Gomez, yeah, he's a 1-2 type player. Ooh, can he fall to the 3rd round? We're gonna have to, I think the 2nd round is gonna be a tough decision for us. Ooh, a 1-2 player here, and Edmonds a 3-4 player. Interesting. Okay, so if we're looking at this, and he's just a smooth round 1 player. Wow. Okay, let's look at the tackle situation. Feels like we have a lot of tackles. Round 1, round 2. Maybe we need to wait on the offensive linemen and just kind of go after these guys. Man, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Okay, I'm not quite sure what my plan is going into that. we're just going to go. We're just going to go for it. Okay, let's go ahead and start the NFL draft. Get her going.
Welcome to the NFL draft.
Get her going. All right, so first pick of the draft will belong to the Cleveland Browns. Let's go ahead and see what they do. Okay, they're going to pick up, we probably knew this, Philip Copeland, the left tackle. He looked very good. I don't know how you don't pick him. He's going to be a great offensive lineman for the Cleveland Browns. Great player, good pick for Cleveland. Brady McPherson is going to go. He's going to go another defensive tackle. Ooh, look at that. All A's across the board there is Brady McPherson. Wow. Let's go ahead and skip forward here. Advance to the next one, and we're going to get the Cincinnati Bengals. They're going to pick up Zachary Holcomb, the first quarterback to go off the board. Benjamin, that's an interesting pick for the Bengals because the Bengals were the #1 passing team last year. Apparently they're dissatisfied with their quarterback. We'll have to go and take a look and see what is the reason for that, because they seem like they had a pretty good offense with the quarterback they had, but nonetheless, they go and they get a quarterback in the first round. Left edge, Dan Cohen. So far, none of our players that we're particularly interested in are going anywhere in the draft, so very good. Let's go ahead and skip forward to the next pick, and we'll see that Miami selects Trent Russell, another left edge. And let's see, let me look at our board. Was Trent Russell? I don't think Trent Russell was on our board here. Yeah, I don't think he was. By the way, let's take a look at more ahead. I didn't even look at this. Okay, so Dio and Juke move. Ayon Karen. Yeah, I mean, this guy looks great. We have a running back though, so we probably shouldn't go after him. Oh man, I don't know. All right, we're gonna advance the next pick. Defensive tackle. Jonathan Andrews goes to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Right now, man, we've only had one offensive lineman go off the board. And the original plan was for us to get an offensive lineman. Anton Ramsey, the defensive tackle. 3 defensive tackles in the top 7 picks. I didn't know the DT was that deep in this draft. Dallas Cowboys, another defensive tackle. 4 defensive tackles. This is Kendall Sullivan going to the Dallas Cowboys. Kendall, a pretty good player, I think. We did look at him, but not a player that we were particularly interested in. So the defensive tackle position is pretty. Another defensive tackle position. This is the 9th pick of the draft, and we've already seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defensive tackles go off the board. The Raiders trying to shore up their defense, did some stuff in the free agency. Going to get a little bit more here. Christian Hayden, the quarterback, the second quarterback to go off the board, going to the Tampa Bay Bucks. That's going to replace the retired, what's his name? Forgot his name. The retired quarterback over there, though. Oh my gosh, can't think of his name. Quarterback Gerard Little will go to Kansas City. Wow, this is very interesting. A lot of times you see a lot of offensive linemen going off the board, but I think we've only had one offensive lineman go off the board so far. Okay, here's the other one. Chancellor. Chancellor was not on our board, or if he wasn't a top pick. Actually, we did look at him. Yeah, we did look at him. But I think we're okay so far. Uh-oh, here they go. The other right tackle is Carlson. Again, not a top player on our board, so we're doing all right here. New York Jets pick up the offensive lineman. Panthers are on the board, and they're going to get, Faulkner, left tackle. goes there. Sean Faulkner out of USF is going to be a Carolina Panther. And so we've got the San Francisco 49ers on the board. They're going to select Deshaun Bell, another left tackle. And just like that, we said they weren't taking very much. But the left tackle out of Ole Miss is going to be in San Fran. And that means 1, 2, 3, 4 offensive linemen taken here in a row. Minnesota selects Stapleton, Deontay Stapleton out of Texas. He's a cornerback. Denver Broncos are up next, and they get Jeremy Taylor, the right tackle. Jeremy Taylor was a player that was on our board. He's no longer going to be available. I think Jeremy Taylor was the guy that we thought we might be able to get in this first round. He seemed like he was going to be pretty low. But the Denver Broncos scouting team do the amazing job and figure out who is good, and they go up and they get him. Another right tackle, Manny Pruitt, is going to go off the board to the Tennessee Titans. Arizona's up next, and Arizona picks a cornerback. Okay, so no skill positions on the offensive side other than quarterback have gone off the board yet. All defense, all trenches. We got the Chargers up next. Let's see what they're going to do. Chargers taking the edge player in Ricardo Duvall. Looks like a very good player. Plays off the right side. He looks like a pretty solid player coming into the league. Should be interesting to see what the Chargers do in a very crowded and again very competitive AFC West. Especially the Raiders making the moves that they are. Hunter Tobin is going to go off the board to the Philadelphia Eagles. And man, offensive line is flying off the board now. Okay, strong safety Crowder. That's not Leon Mitchell. I think Leon Mitchell would be the next strong safety taken. We got to decide whether the strong safety or the offensive line is going to be priority here in the first round for us. Joey Cota, another offensive lineman, out. Let's see, Copeland's out for us. I think we want Almodovar. That's the guy I think that if we're going to do something in the first round, we may do. Let me take a look here real quick. It is, take a look. Yeah, Almodovar is the guy that we're thinking about. Hopefully he will stick around. Yeah, I think that's the best we have that's left here. Let's see who else. Well, yeah, they taken almost. Well, we got some left guards, but they're later in the rounds. If they take Almodovar, I think that's the guy we're gonna go with. Houston selects Jamie Posey, left edge out of Georgia. And so far, we're still in the mix. Could be interested in what Noah Painter. Painter was a very interesting player for us. I think he's probably, I don't know if he's going to last. There's some interesting players here. Interesting. It would be weird to kind of go for a running back in the first round, I think. Okay, here's a center getting off the board to the Commanders. That's Jimmy Magana. Gonna go. Victor Richardson, left guard, gonna go. And who? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more picks. See if Almodovar will stick. Okay, Deshaun Cook. The other player that we're kind of interested in is Moorhead. So perhaps we'll get one of those. I think Almodovar is the player we want, though. Left tackle Lionel Williams is in going to go to the Baltimore Ravens. Again, this is what I thought, man. I was saying earlier, man, that usually a lot of offensive linemen go in the first round. And it's funny not seeing that. There's Pierce Watkins, another corner, going to go to Green Bay. Green Bay trying to step up that defense. They're pretty good defense already. 2 more picks. Grant Burris, the right guard, is going to go. to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're trying to back up their guy. And the Saints are on the board. And let's see if the Saints is going to hurt us. And they don't. They get Ben Falcon. So now we are up and on the board. Let's go ahead and see what we want to do here. Okay, so we've got we got Moorhead. That's the running back who oh wait, put the wrong thing. No, the wrong back is a back, not a right tackle. And ooh, you got Charlton. Let's take a look at him. He's 100%. So let's take a look at this guy. Oh yeah, we liked him too. Ooh, look at that. Let's take a look at the skill set. Pretty good. Awareness, impact blocking. Okay, so he looks pretty good. And so does let's see, left tackle. Devon Charlton and Almodovar. Oh yeah, these are the two players that we're interested in. Okay. I think it was Almodovar that we liked more, right? They were both rated pretty good though. I think we're gonna go here. Jimmy Almodovar it is. Pick him up and we'll see if maybe we can get one of those halfbacks in the next couple of rounds. Welcome to New England. Almodovar, Jimmy Almodovar. He's a B. He was ranked 15. We drafted at 22. Okay, they say it was a good pick for us. I say if we got him early. Okay, a hidden dev trade, 96 strength, love it. And yeah, 6'5" player out of court, Carolina with a power archetype. I think he's gonna be pretty good. I feel good about the pick. We're gonna continue to keep going here. Okay, so where are we in the second round? We are not in the end here. Where are we? We are right at pick like 15 or 16, something like that. Or maybe it's 11. All right, so we're going to go ahead and skip to our pick now. Pretty much all the rest of them, we're going to skip to our pick. Okay, let's see what off the board here. Do we see? Okay, Moorhead goes to the Seahawks. Charlton's there. Very easily. Okay, we still got some pretty good options, I think. Let's go back to our board here. Gomez was interesting. Leon Mitchell was interesting. Painter was interesting. Oh. Now we probably don't really need to do Victor Gomez. I like the speed on him though. He's the second fastest guy and he's got trucking and stiff arm. That is a very interesting combo to me. Very interesting combo. Stamina's an F. Stamina is an F. Hasn't solved the problem for us. That's interesting. Leon Mitchell. This was a guy that we said we really like. Look at that. He's ranking very well as an athlete. Pursuit is A. Man coverage is weak. Zone coverage is good. I don't know. I kind of like Leon Mitchell. And then looking at Painter, that was the other guy. We don't get a whole lot of information on Painter. I really want to take Victor Gomez. That's who I want to take. I want to take Gomez, but we have running backs. The responsible thing to do, I think, would be take Leon Mitchell. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take Leon Mitchell. We'll take Leon. Welcome to New England. Let's see what you got. Hopefully, you're going to bring some energy to this defense. The defense needs it. What do we need it? We need it. Need the defense. Okay, a B. He's rated 23 overall. Very nice. Smart, reliable zone defender. Not a burner, but decent speed. He is a 5'11 player out of Stanford. A normal 89 speed. I'll take it for a strong safety. That's amazing. What do you mean he's not? Hold up. Not a burner? 89 is pretty good for a strong safety. A 92 agility. Okay, I like him. I like him. He's a strong player for us. Not a hidden depth trait, but I think a solid pick for our team. 100%. I'm happy with it. And let's just hope maybe the running back falls to us. Because if he does, I'm going to go for it. All right, we're just going to skip ahead to the next user pick. And, oh, where are we? Oh, we're still in round 3. No, this is round 3. We were in round 2 a minute ago. Just kind of looking at what's out there. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just go make the selection and see. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Almost all the players. Everybody's gone. Everybody is gone. This guy looks really interesting. Ben Holiday. Oh, he actually looks pretty good. Oh. We may wait on him. Oh, it says round 3-4. We're in round 3-4. All right, what else did we say we needed? We needed we got the tackle. Oh, we need a linebacker. Oh man, all the linebackers are gone. They are definitely gone. Let's see. Let's take a look at the list here. So Sam, day 3. Mike, day 3. Will, day 3. Linebacker situation is Deut. Don't see players that we want here. Linebacker situation gonna be tough. What else do we say we needed here? All right, let me look at the draft. Some of these things I thought I was gonna draft because I was gonna trade away players, but we didn't trade away Charles Cross. So we got an offensive lineman that will move probably to the right guard, or we'll find someone for right guard. Right edge. We need someone for the right edge, I think. Well, no, we didn't trade Sawyer, so that's fine. Yeah, we straight up needed a linebacker. Yeah, we needed a linebacker. Probably, maybe I should have gotten Painter. Let me take a look at this guy. This is the fastest guy in the draft where it comes to B on lean coverage, B on hit power, awareness is B. Are we in day 3? We're not in day 3. Okay, so now interested in quarterback. Well, I wonder if we should let me take a look at this guy. Strong safety we got. Right guard or offensive lineman we got. Honestly, yeah, we don't really need anything else except for the linebacker. and we run into a little bit of a situation there. So I think we just need to we picked this guy out. Let's see what his deal is. 448 Jerry Shepard. Not the fastest guy. I kind of like the other guy that we have in our list. Or is that the guy? Is that the guy that's in our list? Yeah, Shepard. Yeah. Holiday or Shepard, either one of those guys. Should we take this guy here? We're in the 3rd round. Man, it's almost like best available at this point. Yeah, I feel like we can wait on the linebacker position. So I'm thinking we'll go with should we go with Jerry? I'm gonna go with Jerry. I think this is a reach. We're gonna do it. Medium applause. I don't love it. Maybe it's not a reach though. Do want a little power in the running game though, if we can find some. So maybe this will be the guy that will help us get there. 132, we drafted him at 85. Loves running on. Okay. Another speed is 87, yeah. Yeah, this is not a player we're probably going to keep. Unfortunately, Jerry, I don't know if he'll actually make the team. All right, well, let's skip ahead and go to the next user pick. And we're still in round 3. So we'll make another. Can we trade? Should we trade away this pick? Pick a player here. We don't need any quarterbacks. Don't need him. We got a safety, so we don't need a corner. Don't need a wide receiver. Okay, so maybe there's something here with the edge players. These are 3 left edges, so let's go to the left edge so I can kind of get a sense for these guys. Okay, let's take a look at this. Ooh, not good. Not good. Yeah, these guys don't look, they don't look good. They do not look good. Wow. Yeah, let's try this. Quarterback. Got a Daniel Ballard, a will receiver, will linebacker. Davenport. Pretty fast guy, but wow, I'm thinking that it's interesting, man. We don't have any really good players left. Got a wide receiver who's over 3 or 4 talent. Let's see what he's got. Let's see who you are. He's a fast. He's a speedy. Doesn't look good in any other way though. Do we go for another running back here? I kind of like him. He's got 8 breaking tackle, 10th fastest guy, speed is good. Why not? It doesn't really matter, right? We're gonna go ahead and draft this guy, Ben Holiday. He's expected to be a UDFA. Again, another slow rumble where it comes to the applause. I think it's probably a little bit of a reach. But we picked 2 running backs. Only one of them's going to make the team. Let's see what this guy has. Okay, he's a 95 overall. We dropped him at 96. Okay, we did it right where we should. Drops his pass, plays hard through. Normal depth trait, 91 speed. Okay, a little bit better. A little bit better than the other guy. Probably should have picked him in the first place. All right, we'll go ahead and skip ahead to the draft. Next user pick. And we're in round 4. Make a selection here. Pick player. All right, who else do we have on our... There's kickers and punters, huh? Let's take a look at the fullback position. Let's see if there's something there. Anything special? Don't see anything special. Grab 2 running backs. Fourth round. Do we trade it away? I don't even think we can trade it away. Can we trade it away? Yeah, I don't think we can trade it away. I thought about just trading it. I don't see anybody that I really want. I'm kind of done with the draft. If I'm honest with you. Well, we do need to get a kicker and a punter, so that's true. All right, take a look here. Scouting didn't do us any good favors, man. We don't have any extra information on anybody. It's all 60%. We don't have any. Let's see. Okay, we have this guy. Maybe we get him. He's a 5'10", 5'11". Glover. Wow. Look at that. Why is he? At least the other guy is a speedy guy. I don't know if we're gonna keep him. So we're just gonna go with this guy. Doesn't really matter. Donald Middleton ranked 104. We got him at 117, so right around his weight. He is a what's the speed? Speed is 94, acceleration 98. Player out of Colorado. Okay, maybe he'll do something. Maybe he's a kick returner that we'll put back there, especially since we're gonna move what's his name around. Let's see. Go ahead and advance to the next user pick. We're still in number 4. Let's see. Can we? Let's see. Do I have any offers? We don't have any offers. I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's make a selection here. Let's go with let's just go ahead and get some of our fastest players. Why not? Okay, fastest player in the combine is this guy, Billy Collins. 3'4" talent. 5'10". Oh, this is what I said. Okay, I need a linebacker. So let's see. Let's see if we can find something here. Surely there's something somewhere. Somebody's got some skills that we can use. Maybe here. Philip Bayless. Mike. Okay, let's take a look at Carney. Bad tackler. Great speed. zone coverage, good awareness, good hit power. All right, we're gonna go with Virgil. Oh no, they don't like this pick. This is a boo. They don't like it. 264. We're drafting at 128. 88 speed, 91 acceleration. Yeah. I like that he's 6'2". Maybe a player that we can work in. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of these guys going to end up on the practice squad. I can tell you that right now. Let's go ahead. Next user pick. See, we're in round 5, going into round 6. I mean, do we go ahead and let's go ahead and pick the kicker and a punter and call it a day. Call it a day. Looking at the kickers, just as the guy said we wanted. Okay, I'm gonna trust what I said. Draft at 113. It's gonna go at 160. Hidden depth trade. Kick power 94. Very nice. Enrique Campanaro. Okay. All right. Very nice. Skip forward to the next user pick, and we may go ahead and at round 6, we'll go ahead and make a selection. Let's see what. Is there anybody that's worth having? Defensive tackle. Should we go with this guy now? We don't really need a defense. Oh, do we? We need it. We do need an edge. What about Soto? This guy. Yeah. Man, none of these guys are any good. Kind of a stab in the dark here, but let's go ahead and go with let's look at the punters. I mean, if I can get a punter anytime. Kick power. Do we have kick power? We just have kick X. All right, let's go with this guy. Why not? All right, and then we're just going to go ahead and simulate the rest. I'm not interested in. They can pick somebody. It doesn't really matter. Okay, man, an uneventful off season, to say the least. All right, so let's take a look. Overall, 76, great pick for Jimmy Almadar. Leon Mitchell, 75, very nice. Jerry Shepard, a 69, and Holiday, a 71. Okay. Picked up Donald Middleton, not too bad, 70. Okay. Yeah, Virgil Carney, a 65. Campanaro, 70. Punter, kicker and punter. We get another punter? Oh, no, yeah, not anymore. Let me see. Wait a minute. Which one's the better one? Oh, he's the better punter? Okay. Computer drafted better punter than I drafted. We're going to release this guy. Sorry, sir. I know you thought you got drafted, but you did not. And now here's the deal. Do we want to... Do I want to work on this guy, or do I want 91 acceleration, 88 speed? I like the speed on him. I think we may keep him. I'm a player that we work on. Shepard, however, is a player that I don't think we're going to work on. Speed is not fast enough. Have a better player, so we're going to let Shepard go. Release him. And released him. Interesting. We got Zach Brownlee here. Let's take a look at this guy. Rookie, 94 strength. Okay. 70. Okay. Could be a guy. We needed the defensive lineman, so he'll be pretty good for us. Okay, so it comes down to Almodovar Leon Mitchell, Ben Holiday, Don Middleton. I think I let this guy go, right? No, we kept him. Virgil Carney, Enrique Campanaro, Zach Colston, and Zach Bromley. Now let's see who's the top players in the draft. Of course, it is, wow, Zach Holcomb, the quarterback, going to the Cincinnati Bengals. We talked about that. After that is Philip Copeland and Victor Richardson. Interesting. Man, a lot of players are 82, 81, 81. Is there anybody that we had our eye on? We didn't have our eye on any of these players. Moorhead, we did have our eye on him. He's a 76 overall. Is he a hidden depth rate? No, he's not. He's not a hidden depth rate. Let's see who else is there. Jeremy Taylor was a guy we're interested in. Okay, we didn't do too bad then. Almodovar, okay. I mean, it was not that bad. We didn't need a lot. Especially since we didn't do a lot of the trading that we were thinking we were going to do. It's just a low key kind of draft. Let's go ahead and adjust the roster, which take a look here. So we'll keep this here. Everyone's there. Ben Holiday, 71. We're gonna see if we can get him squared away. I think I'm going to. Well, we'll see. Well, let me say what I was thinking. I think I'm going to try to get Ben in the game. See if I can get him in the game every once in a while. We had Cam Scatterbo at some point, and he could kind of play that Cam Scatterbo kind of role. Okay, we got a lot of receivers here. I like Don Middleton for the speed. It may be that we have to move on from Peter. I don't think we can keep everybody. They're both the same height. He's a future starter. Take a look at him. 98 acceleration is great, but I think this guy's 98. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna let Peter Benjamin go. We're going to release him. Didn't hurt us to release him. Austin's gonna be a kick returner. Middleton might be a kick returner. Chauncey Fox is gonna be the next player that gets a shot. It'll probably be Peralta. We might put Chauncey Fox. Where is it? Oh, maybe we'll put Middleton at the slot. Interesting. Okay. Tight end, we're good. Left tackle. Thought we was going to trade away Cross, but we didn't. So I think we may move him to right guard. Yeah, we're going to move Cross to right guard. Older guy. Yeah, we're going to move him to right guard. So we'll edit. See what he does. If anybody can make the move, it'll be him. Okay, so then we got Almodovar able to come in and play pretty well behind Billy O'Doyle. Jordan Fernandez, okay. All this stuff looks good. Okay, we did get all those things covered. Okay, right end was good. Or left edge was good. Right edge is good. Defensive tackle. Oh, that's right. We actually didn't need a right edge. I thought I was going to trade. Okay. We probably don't really need Zach Brownlee. So we'll see about that. Carney. I think somebody needs to go to the wheel. Yeah, I think we're going to let Brandon Copeland go. He's a star, though. But I think we're going to let him go. 91 acceleration. What's his awareness? Can't cover man. Where's awareness? I don't see it. There it is, 79. Okay, what about this guy? Man, I kind of like the project piece of this. Oh, he's an 82. No, he's an 88. Yeah, I think both these, they're basically, he's a 68. Hit power 71. All right, Brandon, I think we gotta let you go. Yeah, plus you're not gonna hurt our cap. Just gonna have to release you. Gotta let Brandon go, and we're gonna move Carney. Or should we move Caldwell? No, we'll move Carney to the will. We're kind of shaping him and molding him anyway. Might as well mold him into his new position there. Okay, boom. All right, looking at the corners, I think we're good here. Darion Henson is a player that do we need? He's a 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We may not need this guy. We could cut. You know what I could have did earlier? I could have just cut players, but I wouldn't have been able to cut enough to get to where we wanted to get. 66. Yeah, we're going to cut. Release him. Released. Looking at free safety, I think we're good here. Strong safety, Leon Mitchell. Hey, it's a 78. Playing a 90, 92 agility. Let me look at these guys. Change of direction. He's stronger. Awareness is lower, but he's a rookie. Play recognition is what's low. Man coverage is low. Zone coverage is low. Ooh, and he's low on the tackle. Okay. Okay, right now we'll go ahead and let him be behind Sanker, but we might try Mitchell. We may try him. It might be a thing. Oh, we have 2 punters. We don't need them both, so we will release this one. Can I not release him? Oh, it's going to incur a penalty. So I have to carry these 2 punters? Unbelievable. That's tough. Okay. Salary cap is negative 27.5. Crazy work. All right, let's go ahead and advance the week into the off season. And yes, here we are. Okay, man, interesting stuff. We couldn't handle any of our salary situation. We're just going to wait for some of these contracts to end, I think. Yeah, they gotta wait for some of these contracts to end to finally try to do something about them. We've gone to a new year, and we'll take a look at some of this and see if there's anything we can do at all. In the meantime, man, thanks for hanging out with us, man. What a weird off season this one was. But we'll see how it all works out. Team still looks pretty good. A lot of our team stayed intact. So we'll see what happens with that secondary now that Kurt Weber's out of there. Man, thanks for hanging out with us. Thoroughly appreciate it. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about other things. This is Patriot's Game 2. God loves you and so do I. And I will see you when I see you. Peace.